Let's go. Come on, 10 more. Let's go. Last one. Come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Let's go. Come. Yep. Come on, 5. Come. Let's go. Come on. Yep. All right, we are back down in the gym, getting some shoulder work done. And if you saw yesterday's video, yesterday I did a chest workout and I simulated a old school Ronnie Coleman chest workout. And I'm just having some fun on this road to 40, taking a look at different workouts, kind of incorporating them into this routine just to have some fun. So yesterday was a chest workout by the legendary Ronnie Coleman. And what I love about Ronnie Coleman, as you guys know, I'm not a huge bodybuilding fan. I'm not a bodybuilder. I have no plans of being a bodybuilder, stepping on stage. You know, my physique is what it is. I just love to train, right? But when we talk about Ronnie Coleman, a lot of what Ronnie Coleman training philosophies, again, kind of what I would see as somewhat of an old school mindset of obviously a lot of free weights, barbells, dumbbells, and plates. Yesterday being a chest day was a perfect example of a great old school foundational free weight workout for chest using barbells and some dumbbells. And so I really like Ronnie Coleman's training. You know, it's had somewhat of an influence on my style, you know, what I believe in when it comes to training as I continue to talk about the old school way of free weights, plates, barbells, and dumbbells. Again, and I talked a little bit yesterday, that chest workout and the chest workouts that Ronnie Coleman does. Now, again, not the weight, of course. I mean, Ronnie Coleman was a strong man, right? So not the weight on the bar or how heavy the dumbbells are, but that type of split, those movements for chest, your flat bench barbell press, your incline barbell press, your decline barbell press, your dumbbell flat bench press, incline dumbbell press. I mean, those are all really good, solid, compound, foundational movements that I think everybody should have at the base of their training. Yes, you hear me talk about, you know, the world of training now is consumed by machines, and, you know, machines are machines, right? They have their place. And it's, again, I use machines. I have machines. I don't have many, but again, I get it, right? Machines have their place. But to get the point across, I believe that the foundation of training for anybody, not only the foundation, but the longevity of continuing to build foundation upon foundation, can all be built by the foundational old school ways of free weights, right? The compound movements using free weights. There's so much more you get out of free weights than what you get out of machines. So anyway, I'm not going to rant on that. So yesterday was a Ronnie Coleman workout, chest workout. Had a lot of fun with that. I'm going to take a huge shift, huge change in direction. And this morning, we're going to do a Sam Sulek shoulder workout. Now, again, I've gone through some of Sam Sulek's videos. Again, my opinion is 90% of his workouts involve machines and cables. It just is what it is. Yes, there's incline barbell press, but even 50% of his incline barbell press is done on a Smith machine. Very little free weight work, unless he's doing arms, is probably the most free weights he uses when doing arms. Anyway, so I'm going to do, having fun. This is not beating up anybody, and I know the Sam Sulek fans out there, but I'm going to do Sam Sulek's shoulder workout. What I've done already is I'm kind of right in the middle of it. I just did 5 sets. Sam Sulek, and this was one of his Sam Sulek's most recent shoulder workouts, in which he considered a real shoulder workout. And for some reason, from what I see and what I hear from him, is he doesn't do a lot of shoulder specific workouts. So this was, in his eyes, kind of a real shoulder workout where he's dedicating a full shoulder workout right to the shoulders, right? So I'm doing that today, and I'm kind of in the middle of it. I just finished the 5 sets of reverse pec deck for rear delts, which was the first exercise on his workout for shoulders. And I just finished the second exercise of his shoulder workout, which was a reverse fly variation using dumbbells to hit the rear delts. Probably rear delt up into start moving into the middle of the delt, right? The middle delt, because the next exercise is going to hit the side delt, the middle delt, side delt, right? So I just hit those 2 exercises. The reverse fly for rear delts with the dumbbells, which I just did, was 4 sets. My rep range was anywhere between 15 to 20. I'm not really sure how many reps he was doing, but again, I want to make sure that I'm getting what I can out of it. Obviously, everybody's different. Our bodies respond different to these workouts, so I'm trying to get the best out of it. So I just finished up a reverse dumbbell fly for rear delts, and now I'm going to move into a side lateral. Now in Sam's video, he used a side lateral machine where, again, you stand there and obviously you pick the machine up, and it's again a machine that is used for side laterals for the side delt. I don't have that, but I have some pretty awesome bands that I'm going to use to resemble that movement for this next exercise. So I'm in this right now, having some fun. This is all about having fun. And I'm going to try to get some work done with this shoulder routine by Sam Sulek. So again, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you right after the workout to kind of give you an overview and then maybe hit some questions and comments. So we'll see you in just a little bit. Come on! Yep, let's go one more! Yep, yep, but... Forty, 50, 60, 'Let's go. Come on, finish. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, let's go. Come on. All right, just wrapped up the workout. You know, again, this is a lot of people with Sam Sulek, they get kind of defensive. This is not hate. This was just having some fun. So like I said earlier, I did a Sam Sulek real shoulder workout. And to be honest, obviously, if you guys know the channel and my workouts, I am a huge advocate for not only the old school free weights, but also I am right now just, in a high volume type of routine. And that's just what works best for me, right? So I had a little fun today, did Sam Sulek shoulder workout. And again, just not for me. It's definitely not for me. It was interesting. I had to add a few different variations, really push my sets because the volume obviously was not there for what I'm used to. So we started out on the reverse pec deck, did 5 sets of 20 reps there. That's pretty traditional for me. That felt really good. I love the reverse pec deck for rear delt, so I hit that first. From the reverse pec deck, we moved into a reverse fly dumbbell, really leaned over to hit the rear delts again. I really liked that movement as well. I ended up doing 4 sets of anywhere between 15 to 20 reps. I can't really remember, but I really like that movement. Obviously, definitely a old school movement. Any kind of reverse fly I really like when it comes to dumbbells for all different kind of muscle groups in the back, the rear delts, the shoulders, whatnot. And then from there, moved into I had to use a band for a lateral raise. Sam uses a machine to do the lateral raise, which I actually, I've obviously had many experiences on a lot of machines, to be honest. Again, machines have their place. But for me, I had to do a variation. I don't have that machine. I don't have that side lateral machine. So I use some bands. Another staple in my workout is using bands for different variations. So that felt really good, and got the side laterals done with bands. What was interesting is he kind of bounced around. He did 2 sets of, single arm. And he was bouncing back and forth. I think he was doing like 5 reps each side and kind of going in one kind of macro set. But nonetheless, it was 1 arm for like 2 sets. So I did both arms, single arm for the side laterals. And then he went into a overhead press, a military press variation on a machine. So it was a shoulder press machine seated. Obviously, I don't have a shoulder press machine, so I did dumbbells for military press for the overhead press variation. And what was really interesting was it was only 1 set, which is, in my eyes, just a very interesting concept. And then he did that 1 set of overhead press and then back into 2 more sets of double hand or double arm lateral raises on the machine. So I did double arm lateral raises with the bands. And then from there, to wrap up the workout, was 1 set of this incline side raise using an incline bench where you just essentially lean up against the bench and do a side lateral. Or a side raise, whatever you want to call that. And he only did 1 set of that. So again, very interesting, the volume. Again, people have genetics that can adapt to very low volume and still make progress. Obviously, again, I'm not accusing anybody or saying anything negatively, but obviously performance enhancement drugs will obviously play a role in someone who doesn't have to do so much volume. There's a happy balance. Obviously, when you're doing a lot of volume, you want to make sure you're recovering well. And if you're not on PEDs, your recovery has to be really in tune. And if you're on PEDs, the recovery process is obviously sped up a lot more. But either way, again, I just am not it just doesn't fit with my philosophies, but it was really fun. It was interesting just to kind of change things up, I guess, and kind of switch it up and have some fun doing a Sam Sulek shoulder exercise, or shoulder workout. So that was really good. I don't have a ton of time. I want to just jump into a few questions and comments, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So let's start off with the first one here from Stefanode F1374. Just says, these are the real workouts that were once done. This is in a comment on the yesterday's chest workout, which I did, Ronnie Coleman workout. I'm 63 years old and I still train. A little chat and iron. Those pussies on YouTube who talk and don't do anything make me laugh. Great, reminds me of my best years. Shout out to you, man. I really appreciate that comment. Yeah, you're speaking kind of in a roundabout way, the old school way, right? And this is what that channel represents, so appreciate that. Shout out to you for that. Another one here from Holy Fit just says, that's heaven on earth right there, training outside in a gorgeous nature. That's guaranteed gains, top-notch channel, workouts and training wisdom. God bless you, brother. Shout out to you, Holy Fit. Appreciate the comment. The outside environment is absolutely awesome. It's got the old school style. And then, of course, just the environment being outside with the view of the lake. It's just very grateful to have it all. So shout out to you. Appreciate that. Got another one here from Kid Brown 2010. Many gyms are nicknamed the Dungeon, but that's a dungeon if I ever see one. Absolutely. As you can see, we're down in the old school dungeon gym and just getting it done. So I appreciate that. Shout out to you for that. Another one from Tanya the King. Just says the dungeon gym vibe is glorious. Shout out to you. Appreciate that comment. Paris Smith P-Dog just says, my white brother from another mother is a real badass. Let's go, P-Dog. Just finished up. Shout out to you, P-Dog. OG of the BG crew for sure. Keep killing it. You know what we do. We keep rolling. So keep smashing. Another one here from Omar OU3DM just says, looking swole. Appreciate that, Omar. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the comment on the channel. Got one here from GoldieBox811. Just says 6 a.m. late start. Yeah, this was on a leg day. It was a 6 a.m. Obviously, today was a little bit later start than my 2 or 2:30 a.m. lifts. But either way, shout out to you. Appreciate the comment. Got another one again from GoldieBox811. Buy an axle bar and get some work in with that. I have an axle bar, loadable axle bar out, excuse me, out in the outside gym. But either way, appreciate that comment. Matthew Strength with emojis, of course. Daniel Barry 9610. This man is a literal beast. The intensity is off the charts for 2 a.m. Yeah, it's just something, first and foremost, I love to be here. I love the gym. I love what we do. I love training, right? And again, I've just adapted both mentally and physically to these early workouts to be fired up, ready to go, to get my training in. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. So I appreciate that comment. Shout out to you for that. And then we're going to end here, guys. We'll just wrap this up right here with David Lifts Heavy Circles, an OG of the BG crew for sure. Just as it amazes me how much volume you can get away with. Respect with a strong emoji. David Lifts Heavy Circles, shout out to you. Again, everybody's different. Volume, I really feel good doing a lot of volume, so I stick to that. But either way, shout out to that. And actually, let's do one more. Got one here from Barbells, Dumbbells. That's it, 8914. Just says, Blasting Chevelle, great music selection. Thank you, appreciate that. Shout out to you, and really appreciate that comment. So with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up, and I will see you guys for the next workout.